Hey, I'm Big Jeff from Big Jeff Online, located in Ocala, Florida. That's Central Florida. So we're kind of in the middle of everything. I started all this out of the trunk of my car in Miami, Florida, selling security cameras and other things, and it grew into car audio, which has always been my passion. We're gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, here we are again, Big Jeff here, doing another unboxing from our, what we call home brand, Black Diamond. So we did do a video. If you want to look it up, I'm sure you can just search P1800X4D. This is the P1800. Cost difference, the larger one that we did a video on was $329. This is only $249. So 3600 down to the 1800. So we're gonna unbox this, and first thing you want to notice that it is very well packed. We have no issues shipping these amps. We normally just shrink wrap these and label them up. We'll take that off the side. There is a manual that will go over the specs for the 1800. And I'm actually going to fold there, and it shows you how to wire up an amp. If you're not fully sure, it's in there. So let's open this thing up. You can see it's really packed nice. There is a screws and some Allen wrenches here. The Allen wrenches are obviously for the power and speakers, and then the screws if you want to mount it. Incredible. Look how small this amp is. So if you're hurting for space, this is it. I mean, this can almost fit up under a dash or even an armrest. Cool thing, in the same feature on the 3600, they actually put a right and a rear and a front clipping monitor. For all you don't know what that is, basically when that starts to light up, you have it too loud. You want to lower it down. Speakers can only go so loud, and once you turn up past the point, you're just getting distortion. You're either going to blow your speakers and or the amp together. So you do have a light that comes on for the power. We have nice Black Diamond logo, Black Diamond brand, and then your clip monitors. You don't see that a lot on amplifiers, so that's kind of cool. Next thing that's real important that you have to understand about this is a full range amplifier. What does full range mean? Well, it means that you can set on full range and basically it'll play from bottom to top right out of your source unit, but you do have the luxury of high pass, low pass. You have a gain control, and frequency setting is for 40 hertz, which is really low. So what they're saying is you could run a small subwoofer off of this, and then on up to 4 kilohertz, which is obviously very high. Cool thing too is that it separates front and rear channels, so you can gain them across over. So if you have a small woofer, you can put that on one side, and if you want to run mids and highs, you can do it on the other side. You can run 2 subwoofers. I wouldn't recommend it really, or just a bunch of mids and highs. So it's endless here. Another cool thing is, if you see on the bottom, there is some venting. But for that to work properly, you would need to put some spacers here to gap it off, even a 1/4 inch so the air would blow through. But it does have some nice ways to vent heat right here on the sides. And then if we look at the other side here, nice. This is 4 gauge input. So it's a nice size wire. You will want to do an external fuse to be safe. So you have power and ground. And then what I also like here is they did kind of like a step. So when you're doing the speaker wire, it's easier to get in there and set it. I would say be safe with 16 gauge. I really would never use 18 gauge for anything. I would always use 16 or larger. And it does allow you to do in bridge mode. So if you can see here, my hand pretty much covers the whole thing. These are quality controlled, so we've never had one bad out of the box. Usually it's people that have burned it up, and the way we can tell obviously is smell it and they say, oh no, it came out of the box that way, but no, we haven't had any. So this is a nice amp. Let me put this down real quick, and then I just kind of want to go into some of the numbers. You're paying $249.99 normal price. The 1800 total is 3600 watts. And then if you look at the RMS power at 4 ohms, 4 channel, 200 watts per channel. Not too big, not too small. You could run set a 6-inch or 8-inch full range on each one. But if you do go down to 2 ohms, you do get 320 watts. So you could put 2 speakers together. And then finally, putting each side into mono bridge mode, you will get 600 watts at 4 ohms. Keep that in mind. So really 600 watts, you could power up a subwoofer for sure. Most smaller ones are rated anywhere from 300 to 500. Real quick, frequency response is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. The signal to noise ratio is at 90 dB. Efficiency at 4 ohm, 85%. And then this will accept 0.2 to 6 volt. Why is that important? Well, some people are using high to low adapters and has a very high voltage output, and you could actually hurt the amp, and or it just kind of goes into full blast and you get distortion. This will accept up to 6 volts. Some of your most good radios are 5 volts, so that's good. Selectable crossover we talked about is full range, low pass, and high pass, and the X over settings are from 40 hertz to 4 kilohertz. So they are recommending few size, 120 amp. I think it's kind of large, but hey, let's go with what the factory says. Better be safe than sorry. And obviously, like we said, we could do 4 gauge for your power and ground. Real quick, overall length is only 9.6 inches. Overall wide is only 6.1, and overall height is only 2 inches. I don't think you even noticed that. So it's a small amp, it's got some power, it's in a good price range. You can catch this at our Black Diamond website, which they'll put up here, and all orders come with some freebies. As you can see, we got some out here, or you can catch this at your Big Jeff audio site. They'll put the website up here. All orders will come with freebies. We have everything from flashlights, knives, shirts, hats, cups, I mean, you name it. We like to give back. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd either be in my single car garage or not doing anything at all. So I love you guys. Again, this is Black Diamond Audio. This is the P1800 4-channel. They just got released not long ago. Let me know in the comments if you like it, if I missed anything, if you want us to talk about something else. Make sure you share this. Spread the love. You never know when you might get an email saying, hey, thanks for sharing, you just got free amp or free speaker. I do it all the time. And definitely subscribe, which there's a button somewhere. Make sure you subscribe. All right, I am signing off, Big Jeff, and I'll see you next time.